Hey Kevin, this is Tristan with Big Picture SEO. I told you I was going to shoot you over this video showing you a couple different things you can do to boost your online presence, and this is that video. I don't want to take up a lot of your time with this, so I'm just going to get straight into it. Now, whenever you type in your URL, your domain, into the search bar here, it comes up as this, so your website isn't actually appearing on Google. This just means that you might need to clear your DNS cache, or you don't even have your DNS attached to this website, is what that could mean. Um, but yeah, you're definitely gonna have to go and figure out what's wrong with this. Otherwise, everything I tell you is gonna be useless. So usually what I do is I go in and I throw your analytics into this tool I like to use. It's called Ahrefs. It shows me websites' analytical data. And I run through it with you and I explain what all of this means. So I'm just gonna do the number one competitor when it comes to ranking first organically on Google for landscaping Lexington. Sophie. I looked that up here and I took the very first website in the organic search, which is Lexington Lawn and Landscape. So they get 158 people a month on their website, and they have 60. They're ranking with 60 keywords, and a keyword is just a term or a phrase that Google deems is a common search term and that you can be found and ranked for. So landscaping Lexington, that's going to be their big one. That has 200 searches, and they get 37 people a month off of that. And they're in the second position, but they're in the first now. The position just means the spot that you pop up organically on Google's homepage. But this was updated almost a month ago, so that's in that time they've moved up. But like 2 days ago here, they're probably in the fourth still for this. But this is 400 and this is 700, so that's 1100 searches right there that you're missing out on, just because you're not in the you don't have any, you're not ranking with anything here, with any keywords, and then obviously that's going to be because your site isn't up or anything. And if you do have keywords and whatnot on your site, or if you don't, then the way that you would go through about getting them on there, obviously, is going back, rebuilding your site out, rewriting some content, and you can't overstuff with keywords. If you put like one every other sentence or so, Google is going to see that you're trying to spam with that. They're indexers, they're crawlers, and their algorithms are made to deter spam like sites to rank from the top of the search engine. So if you give off any pre precedence that you are a spam site, they're not going to let you rank. But then I'll explain this here. So after you go and you get, the keywords, sorry about that, the keywords that you want to be ranking for, the way that you boost your position is with power to your website, and you do that with backlinks. And all a backlink is, for example, if like I could click this link here and it would take me back to your website, that's a backlink. It's just a link within a website that refers back to a different website. So we can go in and we can see where you get your power from currently. And referring domain is just a website that allows you, or excuse me, a website that has your link in it. So it was 5 referring domains and a total of 73 backlinks. So you have trustlink.org here, top rated TrustLink, TrustLink again, TrustLink, TrustLink, TrustLink. So it looks like it's all TrustLink in here. Let's look at your referring domains real quick. Looks like, okay, no, so TrustLink, ExactSeek, FreeList, GUSA, but the majority of all of your links are coming from TrustLink. So obviously we can go in and we can see where your competitors are getting their power, and you had 73, they have 54. And so the number one thing to remember with backlinks is that they're not all created equally. You could have, so for in your example, you have 68 or 73, sorry, is what it was. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, so you have 73, and they only have 54. But because theirs are more authoritative, and they have a different variety, like they have multiple links from multiple websites coming to them instead of just 5, and the majority of those are only coming from one. Just to remind you of that. So we can go in and we can see where they're getting their power. And like I said, Google's algorithm is built around to deter bot sites. So the more that you list yourself out across the internet in relevant things, so you can't just go and put yourself on a Pizza Hut link or get a link back from Pizza Hut, because that doesn't add to your relevant, or it's not relevant to what you do at all. It doesn't add to your credibility any. So like they have expertise here, startup web solutions. This is going to be looks like it might be a little blog thing there. This is a guest post, and all a guest post is a website that allows you to place your domain on their website in exchange for like $5 to $20. Sometimes it can go all the way up to 100 if it's a good authoritative link, and then they send you some power back for that. info free, CCon, sorry, another blog or guest post here. Looks like a directory. So this is a sponsor thing. And these are always good if you ever sponsor anybody. Make sure that you let them, put your logo or something on their website with your link behind that, because these are influential links and these are very good for your website. There. So yeah, they got less than you, but these are more powerful links. So we would have to go through every single one of them, get listed with what they have, and then obviously we would want to beat them out at the end of the day. So again, backlinks aren't created equally. I'm not saying go out and buy 100 from a random website, because the odds are that the majority of those aren't going to help you at all. Like with this here, it was, I think, I can't remember anymore. Trust a link. 68 of your 73 backlinks are coming from this one website. So, you know what I mean? You got to make sure that it's diverse a little bit and it's good authoritative links. And if we look real quick, let me make sure that they are. So they're no follow, which means that they don't even transfer power. So this is doing you nothing. The majority of your links. You really only have, we keep go, you probably only have a couple that are actually. This is no follow as well. No follow. Okay, so you're only getting this I got biz link. But yeah, we'd have to go through and get whatever links that they have, and again, more authoritative ones and better guest posts and whatnot. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about is going to be the map pack and citations. So a citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number, and you're going to list those instead of directories. And a directory is just a website that allows you to do that. So things like Expertise and Yellow Pages and 3 Best Rated and Kev's Best, Easy Local, a local database. There's literally hundreds out there that you can list yourself in. And the more that you do, again, that adds to your credibility on Google, and then you'll boost yourself up through the map pack some. And then also along with organically ranking a little bit more. And then just the outreach alone, being in all of those different directories, people go on like Yelp and Angie's and Home Advisor and houses and things like that's their go-to to find contracting companies. So just the outreach is also, it's a plus there. So that's basically the basics. If you would want to move forward with this with me, just feel free to reach back out to me. I'll probably call you, on Monday if you haven't reached out to me by then. So this is kind of just the gist of it. We can talk more about your business, and thank you for your time. Have a good rest of your day.